Have you ever wondered where money came from? Today we pay with cards, smartphones, and sometimes we don't even touch money at all. But it wasn't always like this. Thousands of years ago, money didn't exist. If someone wanted food, clothes, tools, or animals, they had to trade directly with another person. This system was called barter. At first it worked, but as communities grew and trade expanded, a serious problem appeared. What if the person who had what you wanted didn't want what you had? What if you had wheat but needed shoes, and the shoemaker wanted meat instead? Trade became slow, complicated, and often impossible. People needed a common item everyone would accept. One of the most valuable was salt. Salt was difficult to obtain, easy to divide, and useful to almost everyone. Large caravans carried it across deserts and trade routes, turning it into one of the earliest forms of money. Later, some societies began using cowrie shells. They were small, portable, and widely recognized. For the first time, people could carry value in their pockets instead of transporting large amounts of goods. But trade continued to grow. Cities expanded. Trade routes connected distant civilizations, and new problems demanded better solutions. The next breakthrough came in the form of metal coins. Instead of arguing over the value of salt or shells, people could use standardized pieces of metal with an agreed value. Trade became faster, easier, and more reliable. For centuries, coins helped power economies across the world. But they had a weakness. Coins were heavy. The more wealth a merchant had, the more weight he had to carry. Transporting large fortunes became difficult, expensive, and sometimes dangerous. Then came another revolution. In China, merchants began using paper money. Instead of carrying bags full of metal coins, they could carry lightweight notes that represented value. As trade expanded even further, people began using written receipts, financial certificates, and records to represent money. Trust was becoming more important than the material itself. Eventually, banks emerged to store wealth, protect assets, and move money safely between people and businesses. Money was no longer just something you carried. It became part of a financial system. Then technology changed everything once again. ATM machines allowed people to access their money anytime. Bank cards made payments faster and more convenient. And today, many purchases can be completed with nothing more than a smartphone. No gold, no salt, no shells, not even paper. Just numbers moving from one account to another. Yet despite thousands of years of change, the purpose of money has remained exactly the same: to make trade easier, to connect buyers and sellers, and to help complete strangers trust one another. From salt caravans crossing deserts to a tap on a smartphone screen, the form of money has changed many times, but the story behind it is still the same.